Today we're announcing iOS 8. It has great end-user features, but it also has incredible developer features, so you can extend your experience.
Apple's annual developer extravaganza got underway in San Francisco today with a keynote by CEO Tim Cook and a lot of attention on new operating software releases for Macs and for iPhones. Good afternoon and welcome to the News Hub. I'm Michael Casey, in today for Sarah Murray. Well, as always, there was raucous cheering from the die-hard believers attending Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. But is Apple revealing any substantial changes? Joining us with more details is WSJ personal technology columnist Jeffrey Fowler, who's been attending the WWDC in San Francisco. Good afternoon, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
Most welcome. So we heard about something called Yosemite. What exactly is that?
Yosemite is the name for Apple's new desktop operating system, and then we also got a preview today of its new mobile operating system called iOS 8.
Right, so what are these? Tell us about some of the features and what is Apple trying to achieve with them?
Well, the headline here today for consumers is that there's not a ton that's really you're going to get excited about. We didn't get any new hardware today. We didn't get an iWatch or an Apple TV. Instead, we got a number of interesting and some cases very good refinements to the operating system, some things that make your Mac, laptop, or desktop, or your iMac talk better and communicate better with your iPhone or with your iPad. But a lot of those things, frankly, are just catching up to things that other apps and services could already do. So we see Apple at least raising the bar to where many of its competitors are with services like the cloud. Companies like Dropbox have, for years now, allowed us to automatically sync a folder of files back and forth to each other. Now, users of Apple's iCloud can do that as well. So we see Apple kind of catching up to them, but we didn't see a whole lot really fleshed out today about the big idea where they're taking it next.
Well, that was going to be my next question. I mean, so really a catch-up effort, not any sort of big strategy. I mean, I know that there's some talk about them trying to go after Google and in a different strategy regarding search, but it sounds like it's just catch-up.
There were two things that were relatively new today that were interesting. Again, Apple just hinted at them, and it was in the part of the keynote this morning where they're really talking directly with developers. And that's that Apple is kind of, for the first time, directly going into the world of your body and connected devices for health. And then also, excuse me 1 minute. Yeah. Sorry, we're outdoors here.
San Francisco.
Live television. They're also, for the first time, going directly into the home with smart home technology. So Apple announcing that it's basically opening up its systems so that makers of these, smart locks in your home or connected thermostats can all talk to each other through an iPhone or through an iPad. Again, the idea being that Apple wants to redouble its efforts to be the control panel for your life, be it your home or in the case of these wearable technology devices on your body. So making your wristband talk to your phone, talk to your heart rate monitor, and they said even reach out to your doctor for you if you seem to be in trouble.
All right, Jeff, well, it does sound like there's some exciting things going on. We'll have to see how it all pans out. Thanks for your time.
You bet.